right.
Are we good? Okay.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Linda.
And Tracy. Yeah. Happy Friday morning to you guys.
I want to say first, real quick, hello to Susan. This was the quilt I promised to show you. We've had so many phone calls. This is computerized quilting done on the new 790 crystal.
Beautiful.
It's the tulip pink. There's ruler work on here. There's editing in the center. I mean, there's just some really wonderful things. So these are just some of the things, but I hope you'll stay tuned because we're going to go over a little tour of the store. Then Tracy and I are going to come back and we're going to explain to you about all these wonderful packages that are going on and what's new, what's out there that we know you all want.
Like this little thing right here, right?
I know, this is great, yeah. And I should even tell you real quick, you guys need to jump on the bandwagon as soon as possible. I just talked to Bernina. They are sold out of the 790 crystals.
Yep.
Now we have them on order, so we're very fortunate.
But once they're sold, we can't get any more. So
we cannot reorder or place another order for 790 crystals right now. So we'll talk about that when we come back.
Yeah, they really do mean limited edition when they say that.
You see our 800 number here. It's on our banner. Those of you that want to know more information, just call us. We have a whole group of people that are here ready to take your phone calls to explain what we do. And we wanted you to see this video a little bit different from a different perspective so you can kind of see what our store is all about. We have 3 stories. Before COVID, we had a customer coffee bar. We still have it there, but unfortunately the goodies are not there.
Right.
But we still have fun things. Lots of fabric.
Lots of fabric. So yeah, enjoy this video, a short video of our store, and then you'll come back and we're going to talk to you about all these fabulous new products.
And free gifts.
Free gifts, yes, at the end of this. But also, I think one of our emails that went out this morning, we're correcting it with a correct link if you're having an issue trying to get to the video. Thank you.
I'm so glad to be here today with everyone to show you our wonderful Bernina area. We're in the section of LindaZ's in Arlington Heights here, where we set up all of our Bernina display. It is really an honor to be involved with Bernina. As many of you know, I'm one of the first Bernina dealers. I'm actually the first woman Bernina dealer. Very good friend of Hans-Peter Olschi, who's the owner of Bernina from the very beginning when he was just a young kid, and so was I and my husband. And we have known that company from the time that Hans-Peter's grandfather, his mother, Odette, and then HP took it over, and now his children. To be able to show you this Bernina product at LindaZ's, we are considered to be one of the largest Bernina event owners, actually all brands for the entire 10-state area in the Midwest. We have a crew in our lower level, and we also have a warehouse with a station for service. And we have over 7 technicians that are just absolutely wonderful there to make sure your machines are running really well all the time. We also have a wonderful staff, teachers, trainers that are going to support you after your sale, whether it's a Bernina, a Serger, a Brother, a Viking, a Fafa, Juki, I mean, everything that's out there. I'm sure I missed one, Baby Lock, whatever it is. And the machines are, of course, different for different people. I know many of you have different brands. I love these Berninas. The stitch quality on a Bernina is like nothing else out there. And that's why we made this presentation in this area, because we feel it's really important that you know that we're here to support you after the sale. If the worst thing that could happen to me, and many of you know that I've been doing this since the 60s. I hate to even say it's been that long. I must have been 10, right? But my 2 daughters, who aren't in this film right now, but Debbie and Tracy are the next successors of LindaZ's, and they're taking it to a whole nother level. Nick, who's doing the framing here and the filming and editing and all of this, is my grandson, and it's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Nick, Nicola. And he is just changed our whole entire business with our video studio, our online presence, and a whole different summary of things that make it easier for you to be able to sew. We are doing that because we know how important it is for you to have good quality fabric. And you're going to show that, aren't you, upstairs on the second level? Good.
Like, what are they getting if they get a machine?
Well, we're going to give them fabric along with wonderful coupons. There is such a wonderful package that you'll never get any other time. We're doing this just specially for the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show. So lots and lots of fabric. You can never have enough fabric. And we carry every brand, all the Tula Pink, we have a lot of Kay Facet, we have Amanda Murphy, we have just, I mean, every brand, all the Minkies and the Cuddle, and I mean, just major, major brands of fabric. Kimberbell. So we are very well stocked on fabric and really want to make sure that all the Christmases coming in right now are really fun to see. The what? Oh, Stoff. Oh, we have lots of Stoff. And the knits, oh my gosh, the knits, that's Stoff knits too that we love. Can I show them just quickly my very, very favorite new machine? I just can't even tell you. It's the 880 Crystal Edition. We are doing computerized quilting. You're going to see that in one of our videos. I sure hope you're going to watch that. Connie Fanders, who is just a wonderful educator, head of education for the whole entire Bernina, is going to show you some of this. You can see we took a little table runner and put it with metallic threads. I mean, just some wonderful, wonderful ideas. So come visit us for all the different things and come to the store. It's not that far. We have many people coming down from the Madison, Green Bay area. So hope to see you soon, everybody. Thanks again.
Hey, welcome back. We got Debbie here too. So yeah, we're. I hope you liked our store. Isn't that pretty? We just love our store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just thought we wanted to share a little of that with anyone that's tuning in nationwide, right?
That's right.
We have a great lineup of what we're doing this morning and this afternoon. So we just wanted to go through that before we start our little specials on all this stuff. So today we have us right now. Isn't that fantastic? And then we're going to go do a video with Connie Fanders, who is the head of education for the embroidery division at Bernina. And she used to be head of education of the whole thing. And now she's loving life doing embroidery. So that is going to be a great video about quilting in the hoop. Yeah, computerized quilting. Yeah, she has a lot of fun things for us to look at. And then after that, we're going to see Sue Ellen, and Debbie and Sue Ellen are going to do a video, live video here in the studio, and we have free giveaways, right?
Working on the Q16.
Yeah, Q16 sit down. It's going to be great.
They just call it the quilting at a table.
Oh, right, because it's a lift.
Yeah. Now we can lift up the tables and stand.
They have elevated tables, which is so cool. Yeah, and actually this gift with purchase, this kind of goes with it, right?
That does.
Yeah.
It does.
Fun.
So anyway, we wanted to give you the lineup, and then I think Linda wanted to talk right now about this special thing that is an upgrade for
the 770. Many of you I know at our last couple of Madison shows and Greater Wisconsin shows, you have bought a 770 series. And Tula's, I know many of you bought that. Some of you already have embroidery units, some of you don't. But one of the things that I know Connie will go into it a little bit more. She's here too and she'll explain it. But I just wanted you to be aware that we have a phenomenal special because of the show, and that is the upgrade or the update, and they call it an upgrade, and it is really changing the machine. You're going to get the pinpoint placement. You're going to get things that you never could have on this machine, but we have on a bigger machine.
Before, because they're there now on this one.
Right.
But you're talking about the previous 770s.
Exactly.
And 765.
And 765s as well.
I know you have, Debbie. So
I do have that.
Yeah. So if you have one of those machines from us at the show or wherever you bought it, there is a potential for you to be able to get up to what the new one is without buying a new machine. So we want you to call us on our phone. We have a 800 number. It's right there on the screen. It's 844-9923, whatever, 2737. And we do have a lot of people here, a lot of our sales staff that are here ready to answer your questions. So don't hesitate to call us, because if we're busy and we're on a line, we do have a queue and somebody will get back to you. But let me explain what this is, and then Connie's going to go into it thoroughly. But this is normally $600 or $599. It is on special during the show for $499.
Ooh,
I know, it's a
good
great
price.
buy, and we have them on order, so we know we're going to get them. We've already sold a lot of them.
Can I say something too?
Can.
Sorry, hold that thought. You hold it?
I will.
Okay, so inside the box of the upgrade is the new 72 slit foot, the S foot, so it has a slit in the side. We're actually going to borrow it and work with Sue Ellen on that, on the
Yay.
long, on the sit-down long arm. So we're going to
So
show
tune
you
in.
that.
Yeah.
So tune in a little
Tune
bit
in so
later
you
in
can
this
see that.
segment. We will borrow the foot from this upgrade. So go ahead.
But what
Well,
a value to have that in there. Isn't that great?
That's
Yeah,
absolutely great.
yeah.
Yes.
And I don't think anybody's seen that yet. You can't get it. The only way you can get it right now is through this
Only in
update.
the upgrade. Foot. Yep. And
Now,
upgrade.
there is something else we've done that's really phenomenal for those of you that have the 770s or you have the, you're thinking about the new machine. We are packaging, because you can buy a new embroidery unit. We've had quite a few of our staff do this already. It's so quiet.
Yes. It's quiet and it's faster. It's faster and it's quieter.
And
Yes,
there's
and
just
it's
some wonderful techniques
this-
on it.
Right. So
Called the what's?
the smart drive technology.
Yes.
Mhm.
And the new one has these like white wings instead. You see
Yeah.
these right
Well, it has new stepping
Yeah,
motors on the
yeah.
inside, so yeah, it's a different design,
there? Design.
so
that's
that the so it can be faster.
So you can
and
do your
quieter.
labels, you can do your quilting in the hoop, you can do what I showed you, Susan, earlier, and some of the other customers that have been calling and asking about the machine, that beautiful quilt there that is done on the new machine. Now, if you trade in, if you have an older unit and you trade it in, you will be able to get a 25% off trade up, trade on, and that comes to about $18.74. We have something even better for you.
Yes, we do.
And that's including both of them. So I'm not going to talk about it here, but
call us
call on that 800 number up there because it is phenomenal.
And it is limited. It is limited.
Now
so-
there is a foot coupon. Do you want to show that? I mean the trade show coupon.
Yes.
Okay. And
Well,
that's
also,
what-
I mean, if you, so I think, are you talking about the getting the box?
Yeah,
Getting, okay.
mhm.
So yesterday we mentioned that if you buy $250 worth of presser feet, you would get a free box. But then
We
I
decided.
talked Tracy into giving you an even better deal.
And
So if
did
you-
we ever get the sales last
Right,
night?
but I wanted to
all through the night, guys. You were
caveat on that one because
Yeah.
we only have a certain amount of them.
Yes.
So
We have
once
a-
they're
oh,
gone, they're
yeah.
gone. We can't give away free if we don't have it, and we're not
Yeah.
going to order them to give them away free.
No limited
So
supply.
we do have a limited supply of them. So if
At
you
one
want one of
quilting.
these really cool boxes that hold
Right.
presser feet together,
Yeah.
you're going to try and open that?
Ah, that's all right.
Okay. Well, it holds a
love it.
lot of feet in there, and it's just a really, really cute box. No,
Yeah.
it's okay. We'll
Yeah.
we'll get
Yeah.
to that.
So
But so basically, we said if you buy $150, 150,
online at
So-
LindaZ's.com,
Wow.
yeah.
and you get Mad
And-
35.
And Sue Ellen, it went fast, didn't
Right.
it? So
Mad
it can go
35.
pretty
We
fast.
know it's
did that immediately.
Yeah, she went. So we've got a lot of people doing that, you guys, and so we don't want you to be disappointed that you won't get your box if
Yeah.
you.
Because
So
those of you that didn't chime in yesterday, the MAD 35 is the coupon that you get for 35% off on all feet
presser feet
while they are
while
lasting.
they
And if
last.
your
Right.
subtotal is 150 or more, you get that for free.
Yeah.
Okay,
And free
so-
shipping.
And free shipping over $49. Yes.
Yeah.
If you're in the area, we appreciate you coming by the store because we really love to see you guys come
Thank you.
in, and we love your smiling faces. So definitely come in
Yeah.
and see us if you're in the area.
Okay, now can I
No, no, no,
quickly
wait, one
talk?
more thing. We're still on the same subject.
One more thing.
We have
Okay.
this free book. This is a little book of feet, and this is a cheat sheet that like shows a little description of each foot and what it does, and then it actually has a circle where you can put yes, I have it, or if it's an empty circle, then you know you don't have it. And this is a great way of keeping an inventory of your feet and presser feet, and you can bring this to hopefully the Madison show next year, the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show,
And keep filling up your stash.
yeah, because I was, I'm one of the person I check people out and I do financing and I'm at the booth years and years and maybe you recognize my face. I'm Linda's daughter. Anyway, I love to
So
see,
am I.
yeah, but she's selling and I'm ringing. But you know what's really fun though to see is like you guys calling your husbands. Do I have this foot? Do I have that foot? Well, if you get this foot
For free,
For
with
free.
the purchase of any one presser foot.
this is what you're getting for free from us today and
Great.
tomorrow.
Oh,
If
wonderful.
you buy just one, and it's one per household, then we will send this for free with your foot. Okay. And I just wanted to make sure that you bring it to Madison next year.
So $49 or more, you get free shipping. Normally it's at $99, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Right.
after the show is over, it's
be
going back
$99.
up to $99. It's at $49 or more free shipping during this 3-day
Right there.
period. Okay.
Now, I want to quickly talk about the package that comes with the 770 because it is such a wonderful machine. It's one that is majorly changed the way quilters are sewing. Many of you know Ricky Timms. He was here not too long ago and did a wonderful presentation. It's his favorite machine, but it's got the big screen now.
Used to
That's
have a
what's so
smaller screen. Now
fabulous.
it's got the big screen.
And there's
That's correct.
many new, all the features that were in this upgrade are now in this machine. Plus it has a new smart drive. Now it is coming with, of course, our free classes and our free $1 off per yard of fabric lifetime when you purchase from us. We carry, thanks to Debbie, every single solid color of Kona that they have. And behind this is a smattering of what,
Well,
everyone?
every single one of them.
Yeah.
That's why we made that quilt, is because it's got all 365 Kona solids in it. And then
So say you want this canary yellow up there and you call us up and you bought a machine from us. We will cut 2 yards or whatever you want and put it in an envelope, send it to you, and automatically you will get $2, a dollar off per yard of fabric. And that's for the lifetime of your machine. So it's a huge benefit for buying from us. If we just had 200 bolts of fabric, well, that would be
that would
nice
be
in a
so
way.
easy to do.
But we have thousands of bolts of
right.
fabric. So
Yeah,
and
thousands.
all the tools, all the ones. So that important thing
With
is
this
coming
machine,
with this or any machine that they buy from us during the
there
show.
will be some fabric. So depending on which machine it is how much fabric you will get for free with
right.
the
This
purchase.
trade show coupon. A couple of you called yesterday. You didn't understand it. You're getting $100 off. There's $300. There's $400. There's $500, and there's $1,000 off
At the
of
different
the
price
pricings.
ranges.
Right. So the more
Depending on
you
the
spend,
model.
the more that you get off. And
Right.
we will explain exactly how much. But
When
I
you
can
call
tell
our
you,
number, that 844 number, we can explain more about that. But that's a direct, no other dealer in the nation is allowed to do it unless they're doing a trade show or a booth. And so we have that advantage to give you an extra up to $1,000 off today and tomorrow.
right.
So
And along with that, you are getting, while we have them in stock, the free gold foot. You probably heard many people talk about that gold foot.
It's the zigzag, right? The number one foot,
and
the gold.
like Liz has said many times, jewelers, she took hers and put a little hole in it. And
wanna
then
go get
she
one?
carries
Yeah,
it
we're gonna go get one to show you.
She has it as a necklace around her neck. I mean, you can use it, of course, but it's just so beautiful. Then we have a package which includes a foot accessory case. We have the book of the walking feet, which is just wonderful. You can use that on all kinds
The
of
big
feet.
book of feet.
Yeah, big book of feet. It's got the
Is that right here?
and it's got the walking foot. There's all kinds of
Yes,
things.
big book of
besides.
feet is right here.
Right. Then there's free fabric. There free fabric over and above
Same
the
idea.
$1 off. Debbie and Tracy decided to give you $200 more off of fabric, and you will love what they pick out because it is just phenomenal.
With this machine.
With this machine,
Because
exactly.
it's a different amount of fabric for,
different
each
ones,
different
right.
machine. Yeah.
Then we have something called our VIP card, and that's good for a year, and that's a 25% off. So you say that, 2 weeks from now you're in a class and you want a certain kind of a Teflon foot or whatever, you will be able to show us your VIP or tell us about it, and you will get that 25% off discount. Then we have the trade up, trade in. So that means that you will get a minimum of 25% off.
With a trade in.
Now you have to have a trade in. That's Bernina telling us that has to happen. Oh, is this the foot? It's
pull it
just
out. It's a
beautiful.
little
It even
tin.
has a gold case. The tin alone, somebody said, somebody
So the
actually bought
tin-
this for the tin. I went, okay.
It's cute.
But it's really wonderful. And
So it's a gold number one foot and a gold spool of thread.
oh,
So
beautiful.
it's
Yeah. Really
yeah,
a
so it's
special
the full
special
shank.
thing. So this whole package comes to about $13,200 and some dollars. Now we do have financing where you can pay up to $125 a month. If you don't need the financing, we'll take a little bit more off for you. So please do call us. You honestly will never get a better price on a machine than during this show. So I think
she's
we
right.
want to turn it over to Connie.
Oh, wait, not yet, because
okay.
when
We have some-
when we
Connie's
talked
waiting.
to Connie, we were mentioning the big books of everything. Well, this is the big book of embroidery, and she was one of the people that helped, write this.
Oh,
So
right.
what I want to say is that all of these are online and they're MAD 35, which means the 35% off. And they do qualify for free shipping. And
Wow.
during the show when we're in person.
We just showed it while you were getting the
Oh,
foot.
you did? Oh, okay.
The big book of feet.
Yeah, I think we sold like 100 of them. We sold so many.
Wow.
And so I just think that this is one of the best things that you could buy today.
Absolutely. Should we talk about some free giveaways?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Okay,
isn't
so
that after Connie?
after Connie, we'll
No,
talk about that?
Oh, we wanted to talk
Oh, you want to show what they are?
What they are?
Because they need to fill out a form to do it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So you guys know how you have to go on our website to fill out a form, and then you can be qualified to win one of the Tula rolling Tudo bags.
I love this bag.
And so originally we thought it was the big one. It is the
It's the large.
it's the large,
Not
which
the
is
extra large.
which is the smaller size. So sorry about that. It was a confusion,
I
but
have
that is free.
I
Free
love
is
it.
good.
Free
I
is
think
very good.
free is pretty nice.
And then
We're giving away one of these presser feet mountains. So we're
Whoa.
calling it the
Foot more.
Mount Footmore.
Mount
Mount Footmore.
Mount Footmore.
Mount Footmore.
Okay, so you get a free Mount Footmore for your presser
And
feet.
they have 12D slots.
Oh, 12. Somebody asked about
12D
that. Yeah.
slots in there.
So those of you that older
Um,
machines, you'll have plenty of room for all your feet.
So
the bigger
the-
slots.
I got to
Yeah.
do a shout out to Pam if you're
did
watching
you say
this.
12D?
Pam's
There's
got a
24
sister.
D slots.
There's 12 in here
Sorry,
is
Mom.
what they said.
Yeah, Pam bought this
24.
yesterday.
There's
I
24?
got to tell you this
Okay,
story.
there's
It's just
24
so
then.
precious. Pam bought this from Michigan. Hi, Pam. She bought this for her sister. Whoops, maybe I'm not supposed to surprise
No,
her.
you're not supposed to say anything, Mom.
But I think Pam told me I could say it. And her sister, if you don't mind, has a special illness right now, and she's doing this for her sister.
Mount
Pam,
Footmore?
she's doing some wonderful things for her. So shout out to you, Pam. You're doing a great job.
Yay.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Pam.
much.
Oh, and then one last thing that we're going to be giving away a week from today. So if you go to
a week
LindaZ's.
from yesterday,
6 more days.
Thursday.
So go to LindaZ's.com and fill out the raffle, or I think it's called the giveaway. So, and then this is compliments of LindaZ's and Bernina. We're doing a Bernette 33. It's a
Wow.
machine. Oh wait, turn it around.
Free,
Yeah, yeah.
free,
There-
free.
Back.
yeah.
Okay.
The front.
There's
And
the front.
let me say real quickly, if you don't win this, we did not know this. Bernina allowed this. It started just a day ago. We don't ever get these dates. We don't know when it's going to happen. We got it for
10.
until 10 days, I believe, till next Thursday. 10%
It's for a
off
while.
of all
6
Bernettes.
days, I think it is.
This was not, if you bought something prior from us, I wish I could, it could be retro, but it isn't.
It's 10% off the sale price.
It's
so
10% off the sale price, which
Online,
is
so you
unheard
can
of.
buy it online.
But
So
we
how do you
can't
get that? There's
we-
a code for that.
Yeah, it's called
10 off, right?
10 off.
TENOFF.
Yeah.
So you need to put the coupon in if you're
Yeah.
buying a Bernette.
And I
want that
really
discount.
apologize those of you that have purchased prior, because we honestly don't know when this happens. It just happened. We get a notice and we're able to offer it at that time, and it's only for a very short time. Once that's gone, it goes back to the regular sale price, which is a phenomenal price anyway. So, okay,
Okay,
let's turn
so-
it over to Connie.
Yep.
Can we?
Yeah,
We're
I
only
think
5
so.
minutes late.
Oh,
Yay,
great.
that's not
Sorry,
bad. We're
Connie.
only 40 minutes
It's
late
okay.
yesterday.
She doesn't mind. Okay, do you?
Okay, Connie,
All
take
right.
it away. Well, I'll take it away with
Yes,
Connie.
yep.
Well, here we are at the Wisconsin Great Quilt Show. Myself, Linda from LindaZ's, and Debbie, my daughter, and Tracy. We are so excited to be here and giving you some wonderful product from Bernina. How many of you last year bought a Bernina during the show from us? Oh, listen to them. Oh my gosh.
We wish. Right?
Well,
we kind of already
one
had
of
one.
them did, I know that.
Yeah.
Well, we have some wonderful packages for you today, but before we get into those packages and everything, we want to let you know that we have a wonderful, phenomenal guru, I call her. She's my embroidery guru, computerized quilting guru, Connie Fanders, who is, Tracy?
She's the manager of the embroidery division for Bernina of America, and we are so excited to have her here. She has, how many years, Connie, do you have of?
Just a few.
Just a few with Bernina of America, right?
Yeah,
And many hats.
it might age me if I really tell you, but it's been a few. Yeah.
We are just thrilled to have you here. Welcome to the virtual Greater Wisconsin Quilt
We've
Show.
known Bernina our whole lives.
Yeah, we have actually. Our whole lives we've known
Yes.
They
Bernina.
have.
Yeah.
Very definitely.
Linda's first brand of machines.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Way back in the 60s. So
Yeah.
it's been a long time. And yeah, it's really, really an honor to be able to have this and be able to show you all these packages. I'm standing in front of this beautiful Swarovski crystal machine. It's the 880 plus.
Just came in last week.
I know, we've never, we didn't even look at this
This one did too.
wonderful
Yeah.
box. And, oh, that's the new 770 plus. And can I open this?
Oh, yeah.
And Debbie,
Sure.
show them what's in here.
This is one of the gift with purchases that comes with the 880 or the 790 plus
Ooh,
as
look
well.
at the
Just show it
bling.
from above.
Look
Yeah.
at the bling.
Yeah,
I had
realize
to
that.
I had to put my blingy bracelet on here to go with it.
And I believe there's some videos that go with this
Beautiful.
to show how to
Look at that.
do the crystals, to attach them.
Right, so
Right.
there are classes that, Connie, there are classes that people can sign up for when they purchase this machine during this program, where they learn how to set these crystals into projects, correct?
Correct. Anybody purchasing the special edition machines, they do have the option of taking a couple of free online classes that we're offering through the Creative Center. So
And
it
they
will.
are wonderful classes over there. Very, very good.
We are also doing our own video classes that we do. Of course, we do our in-person classes, and many people come from quite a ways away to take them. But we also have virtual classes that we do on these machines, because one of the most wonderful things about the Bernina is the support afterwards. We don't want you to feel like, oh, now I bought a Bernina and it's going to sit in my closet. That'll never happen.
No way.
Not happening.
No way.
So I think we want to get started. The many of you that we asked earlier, they have purchased machines at the show last year, and there is something new for you, something really, really, really new that you are going to love. Tracy, you know what we're
Yes,
talking about here.
we have the upgrade for the 770 or the 765,
Yeah.
and Connie's going to talk a little bit more about that. And we also have the Smart Technology embroidery and quilting module that we would love to give you some features
This
too.
one right here.
And Connie, really, whatever you feel like talking about first is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Okay, well, I would love to talk about the upgrade package. And so what Bernina is doing is we are launching a new upgraded 770 plus, which has some wonderful, great features. But we realize that there's a lot of you out there that currently own the 770 or, as Tracy said, a 765. So for all of you current owners, we do have an upgrade package that you can purchase, and it will give you all the features that are on the new machine. Now, some of the new features that you would be really excited are with the Bernina Stitch Regulator. There's two new modes, or one new mode and another feature. So there is now mode 3, which gives you a basting stitch with the Stitch Regulator. And then also we've added the back kick feature, which allows you to start and stop the Stitch Regulator with your foot control. So we've enhanced the Stitch Regulator on the 770 plus. We've added some new stitches, and there's a lot of new features, but I'll tell you what, the part that is really exciting to me, being I focus on embroidery, are the new embroidery features. And one feature, I do a lot of computerized quilting, and one feature that I use all the time to place my design is pinpoint placement. And so now with the 770 upgrade, we do have pinpoint placement for all of you who want to use your quilting module and do computerized quilting. We've also added some new quilting designs in with the embroidery, and we have also added some quilting in the hoop, you know, the foundation quilting as well. So there's a lot of great new features in this upgrade package that need to go into LindaZ's store and just get a full demonstration of all of these features.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you for that. We are so excited. We just got these products in, within the last week or two, and we've already pre-sold so many of these. And we're actually bundling them together, or you can with a
This and this.
and it is just a wonderful bundle package.
And Nikki,
Too good to be true almost. And we will, if you call our store, you can
gonna
definitely find out our pricing, and we also are selling them individually as well too.
So basically the embroidery unit and the upgrade that goes with it, with all the new features. So very
and
good.
there's an 800 number that they can call and get more information.
Absolutely.
And Connie, you're going to do a, I see that quilt behind you.
Yeah.
I love it. And I know I can see what you're doing there. You did computerized quilting on there, right? So
Right, I did.
Yeah.
And like Debbie said, they're offering here at the store a bundle package with the quilting or embroidery module with that upgrade package. And that's a great opportunity if you as a quilter are thinking about getting into computerized quilting. And computerized quilting is just another quilting technique, and you can now do it with the quilting module. And what it does is it allows you to get that perfect quilted design that we see with automation on a frame, but yet you don't have to have the frame. You can just do it with your quilting module. So that where they're offering that package of both, if you don't have the quilting module, it's a great opportunity to get both the upgrade and the module.
The other thing I wanted to add in is we are giving extra off on this package if you trade in your old embroidery unit. So we do have different package prices, and that'd be great if you do want to get rid of that one, because there's really no reason to keep it, because this is just going to be the lovely thing you want. And
we're going to show a video on actually the improvements between. We're going to show a side-by-side video, aren't we, Connie, of the same design being stitched out on the current embroidery module and then the new smart drive technology module.
Correct. And if you'd like me to go over that now, I'd be glad to. So we're also launching a new embroidery module, or an updated embroidery module. And this new module has smart drive technology. And so what that means is if you embroider or you quilt with this new module, you're going to quilt up to 55% faster. It's very smooth moving, so the movement of the embroidery is very smooth, and it is actually very quiet. And so I've done a lot of testing with this new Smart Drive technology module, and I do have a video I prepared that gives you a comparison of how much faster the new module does actually stitch. And it's on this simple design that I used on this quilt back here. So it stitches out pretty quick, but it's great to see the difference in the stitching. So if we could show the video now for the Smart Drive technology module comparison, then we can talk more about it when it's done.
This is a comparison in the stitching speed of our current module to the new Smart Drive technology module. This particular ribbon candy stitch has 930 stitches in it. And you will see that with the Smart Drive technology module, it will only take 1 minute and 13 seconds to stitch. On our current module, it takes 1 minute and 31 seconds to stitch. This is a 16% increase in stitching speed with the Smart Drive technology module. Consider what an increase in speed it would be if you had a more stitch-intensive design. With the Smart Drive technology module, it will stitch up to 55% faster for our embroidery and quilting designs.
Wasn't that a fabulous video? Oh my gosh.
To see the differences.
I know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So Connie, would you like to just go and tell us a little bit about those differences between those two modules?
Yes, exactly. Well, the first thing was pretty evident. You could see how much faster the Smart Drive technology module did stitch. And so the design obviously was completed a lot faster than with the other, with our current module. But also hopefully you could notice by the video the smooth movement of the hoop. And it is very smooth and very even in its stitching. And so therefore it is smooth and very quiet. So we really have enhanced it with the great features. What we have actually changed in this module is we have updated the stepping motors. in the module, and therefore that's what gives us the faster stitching and the smooth movement of the frame.
Right. So Tracy, you are you wanted to talk about the
if you buy the package, the upgrade package for the 770 and 765, we know we have a lot of customers at this Madison show the old Madison show used to be called, and that's where we sold all these. But now we know that you would, when you see these features, you're just going to want to get this, but we can also give you the upgrade. But if you just wanted to get the embroidery module by itself, that's okay too. But we are offering at LindaZ's 2 ways to get additional training and knowledge, two definite ways, many ways, but we are doing a virtual, if you buy from us, you get a virtual key, a passcode, right, Nick? Is it called a link, and then a passcode that will give you some virtual training from some of our experts, which is Debbie and Liz and Caroline and many people. And so that's going to be exciting, but we also will have our in-person training as well.
And they can do both, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, good.
As much as they want to.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so I know that many people out there are kind of wondering, Connie, about the features of this software and the some of the things that are really going, that are just wonderful, that are new. Could you kind of explain a little bit? And you have a video on that too, don't you?
Well, I actually have a video on, these are features that will be on the 770 Plus, as well as the 790 and 880, the special editions that you have there. And in our machines, we do have some features that are exclusive to us and that work beautiful for the computerized quilting technique. And so I have prepared a video. I felt it was just a little bit easier to show you in a video of what the exclusive features are that we have when we set up and prepare for computerized quilting. And then it also shows pinpoint placement. And it shows how wonderful pinpoint placement is to set these quilt designs on our project. So with pinpoint placement, we can set 2 points, and we can even stretch a design a little bit to fit into a particular block. And so that's what I'm going to show in this next video. And then you can see the features we have, as well as pinpoint placement.
About what I know there's a 72S foot that's included in this upgrade kit, and do you want to give us some thoughts on why it's an S and
Absolutely. Okay,
and what it does
now with the upgrade package, yes, there's an extra little goodie in there. So not only do you get the new features, we have also included the 72S foot, and for the first several months, it is exclusive to this kit. So the only way you can get this foot is to buy this upgrade package or this kit. And what the 72S foot is, it's our traditional ruler work foot, our adjustable ruler work foot, but it has a slit in it. That's why we put the S in there. And the slit is so that you can move it through your needle. So you can easily put the needle through that and then your fabric through that slit. So it's a great little, there you have it right there.
There it is, yep.
Beautiful foot, yeah. Okay.
So the slit is right there on the side.
Also included in that package.
Yeah. Yep.
So we want to start that video.
With Bernina machines, you have the ability to enhance the stitch-out quality of the quilt design. To do this, go to Setup mode and select Embroidery. The first thing to do is to adjust the top tension. Since this is a quilt design, the tension should be set for quilting rather than embroidery. So increase the top tension. The next thing we have the ability to do is to adjust for the thickness of the quilt batting. So depending upon the thickness of the batting for your project, you can select the appropriate millimeters. What this will do is further enhance the tension so you have a beautiful quilting stitch. And then finally we have Smart Secure.
And in Smart Secure, if the quilt design that you are using does not have securing stitches, in this screen here, you can turn the securing stitch on at the beginning and at the end, or turn them off as desired, depending upon what you want to do with your quilt design. After you have the setup complete, then it's time to go to the embroidery mode. The first thing I'm going to do is position the design, and I will use pinpoint placement for this.
Pinpoint placement is a feature that allows us to set 2 points of a design. So to use pinpoint placement, select pinpoint placement, and then on the grid, select the first point in which you want to set. Using your stitch width and your length dials, move the hoop until the first point you want to set is directly under the needle. You will then select Set, and then the second point in which you want to set a design. Notice on this particular design how our embroidery design is not quite long enough for our block. So we can move with our stitch and width and length dials. We can stretch that design out perfectly and move it over so it can be set exactly where we want it to be. Once it is set, select Set, and then we are ready to stitch out the design. As the design stitches, notice how perfectly this is placed on our block. It's placed exactly straight and the exact length that we need.
Okay, that was another great video,
It was.
and short but sweet, and gave you some really great ideas. And Connie, we have here with us the 770 plus the new
Plus,
one,
the brand new one. Just
and
came
I
in.
see you have the old one in front of you.
You're
You
very
do.
lucky to have
We are
one.
very lucky. We are very lucky.
So we're gonna shoot the camera on it, and then could you tell us what you love about the new features?
Okay, well, one of the most impressive things of the new 770 Plus is, and hopefully you can see it, is the big screen. And this now has the same screen size as what our 770 and our 880 does. And to me, that is just one of the key features and the great features of a 770 Plus. So that feature alone, I think is very
enough
valuable.
to buy, right?
Yeah, it
Okay.
really is. It really is.
Well, we've
But my
got some
second
great
favorite
packages.
feature is the one we've already talked about, and that's the fact it added pinpoint placement, and for placing all those embroidery and quilting designs. That's my second favorite. Yeah.
And group and ungroup, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess I like that a lot too.
We like them all.
I like them
They're
all.
all good features.
Now, are there any other products that you love that have just come out?
Yes, if I may, I would love to talk about the version 9 software. Because for embroidery, we have just launched version 9, and of course there's great new features with it, but there's really two things that I'm very excited with version 9. And the first thing is we have 2 levels of version 9 software. The first level is a creator level, and that is for anybody out there who's just starting to work with software and work with that with embroidery designs. For like computerized quilting, I always bring my embroidery design or my quilt design into the software first, and then I perfect it, I get it just how I want it to, and then I send it to the machine. And so that leads to my second favorite feature, is sending it to the machine, because now with version 9 software, we have this little device right here, which is called the Wi-Fi device. And so I can plug this into my machine, And it works on more than just Bernina machines. It works on many different brands of machines. But I can plug this into my machine, and I can wirelessly send that embroidery design or that quilting design that I'm working with, I can send that right to my machine. And then it just appears right there on my screen where I'm ready to stitch. So those are my two favorite features of our new version 9 software that will be launching here in just a couple months. So it's coming soon.
Well, don't you have like a 30-second video, something real short you could quickly show up?
Actually, I did. Yes,
and
I
Linda-
did send you another video. So please, and what this video shows is actually the machine receiving the design from the software. So right before this video, I finished my design, and then I clicked the button that says send it to my Wi-Fi device. And so that's what you're going to see here.
And can I add that we are pre-selling this right now,
Yeah.
and we've sold several dozen. So we would love to have you inquire. You can call. There's a number on the screen here where you can just give us a call.
Yeah, for right now, Connie's the only one in the country to have that device. But you guys can have it soon.
We're a little
When we
jealous.
saw it. Okay, let's
I'm
play that
dogging it
video.
with my life. I love it. It is so convenient. It just saves a lot of time in transferring those designs back and forth. So it's really great. Yeah.
Once the design is ready to send to the machine from the software to the Wi-Fi device, plug your Wi-Fi device into the USB port of your sewing machine. Send the design from the software to the machine, and once the design is sent, it will show in the USB screen of your machine. Next step is to simply select the design, and you are ready to stitch on your project.
Wow, that was so easy to send that design, wasn't it, Connie?
It is. It's
You get to
absolutely-
do it.
Yeah, well, and it goes the other way. So if I have one on my machine, I can send it to my computer too. So it goes back and forth. So
Fabulous.
It's
Can't
pretty
wait to get one of
amazing.
those.
A lot of people love to have their office not in their sewing room, so it's really nice when you can not have to have that laptop right next to the computer.
Well, they can use all these new.
sewing machine, yeah.
They can use all these new embroidery designs
Yes.
now.
Okay. Hey, Nick, can you get this up close? And isn't this a great, backed by popular demand, I'm sure, is what OESD would say. They did this last year, too. If you buy $79 of OESD product, then you get to have a free warm and cozy.
In September.
Yeah. Oh, I actually have the design right here. Just
Ooh,
came
I
in
love that.
yesterday.
Show the front and show
Can't
the
wait.
back.
And then here's the back.
So
That's
that's
free.
the September freebie for
Right.
$79 of
So if I
purchasing.
just buy $79 worth of thread or stabilizer or
Exactly.
anything,
Yeah.
I get it
Any
free.
of the
Okay.
OESD
You
products.
get one of
Yep.
those for free.
Scissors.
That's the September one, and then we'll be shipping. OESD will be shipping on an October one and a November one as well.
Right.
And
So you could do
very
that 3
popular.
times in 3
Yeah, 3
months.
times,
3
yeah.
times in 3 months, get 3 different free CDs.
And then we'll have
Absolutely.
our
Many people have done
Wi-Fi.
that. Yeah. They're such cute design, and we also have the OESD physical. I'm not sure if you want to put this up.
Yeah, the Spree Club.
There you go. You can buy this online too, right, Nick? I think.
Mhm.
The Spree Club?
Yep.
Yep.
And we have a digital version, physical version, and we are just very excited to offer.
Many-
scissor tail. Don't they give some free designs with it?
Yeah,
at the
well,
bottom,
with
too?
with the box
Yeah.
in the free box that we were going to go over real
Oh,
quick,
let's
weren't
see
we,
if
Mom?
yeah, let's open
There
that up
are
since
some
we got a
OESD
minute.
designs in there.
Okay, yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's
And-
open it
Now
up.
this is just one version.
Woo!
The one that's a crystal edition will have a crystal gray box,
Oh,
but this is a one that
Oh,
has.
look
Oh,
at
look
the
what it has! It has an
threads.
OESD
Oh my
online gift
gosh.
card.
wow.
and,
Some thread, lots of thread,
The big book of embroideries in here. Yeah.
stabilizers.
really
Yes,
beautiful
absolutely.
things. Wow.
All OESD product and Bernina.
That's a $749 value. I know that,
Wow.
but there's values that will depending on what machine you get. There's different packages, and we'll go over that live later.
And
in
what
the
else did
afternoon.
we want to say about free packages? We're going to give some fabric away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and
Never
and
can
Call
have.
us to find out how
I mean,
how you get that.
we're so excited. We have a lot. Okay, Mom, go away. We have a lot we want to give away. But we have the Tula. We know a lot of you have bought Tulas from us at the shows in previous years, and we are actually going to have a knock your socks off price on the Tula
luggage.
Yeah.
The rolling Tula luggage.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And it's sort of, you want to go grab one real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll grab the other one.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this. See, this is new. They do this.
We're
to
leaving
it.
you, Linda.
Yeah, they do it right on
Bring
live,
it in
so
the
I have nothing I can say. I've already bought mine, so at least I have it. I
Oh,
actually
that's
bought,
beautiful luggage.
Isn't that
yeah,
beautiful?
I actually have them both because one is for my smaller machine and one is for my bigger one. They're
Yeah.
just great.
And the
Really
features,
wonderful.
I don't know if anyone's
Oops, grab that.
I'm not sure if anyone's ever seen the Tula video. She does great videos, and she did this video on her luggage, just
Yeah.
showing every little compartment and how thoughtful she was. She's always so thoughtful in all of her design work, but she really was thoughtful of every single compartment. Yeah, so we probably should do something live like that too. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah,
That will
done.
be fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So good, I've got time to kind of decide about what the price is.
Not
here.
really.
That's
We've
what I
already
figured.
decided.
Yeah, I know you have.
You need to call us.
And what
to
about
find out.
what about this free fabric? We have just about everything
Yeah.
that Tula makes, right?
Yeah,
for
we do.
free fabric. So
And then this is a brand new Bernina product as well. I'm sure everyone's
put
heard
it
about the
here?
big books and
Well, we're
and-
talking about this during the
Yeah.
whole show.
Yeah, I know.
We've been talking about this the whole time here.
long arm quilting, and there's so much to do with that. And
just beautiful.
Yep.
Really
So if you
wonderful
want to
book.
dabble, or if you want to just read about how you can deepen your knowledge of quilting, long arm quilting, but they have all kinds of big books at Bernina, and we've got them all for you. And they're on special pricing during this show.
they are actually,
So-
and if you just go on LindaZ's.com or give us a call, we are offering some free shipping on some of our products, especially our Tula Pink fabric.
Wow.
Yep, please
Wow.
inquire about that. We have a lot online already. Yeah.
So will
So-
we have the machines available for them? Well, it depends on how many buy right away, right? So they're in probably tight supply. Many of you know that last year with our Tula machines, it was really hard to get them. You were very fortunate. Those that call first have first priority. We put them in a list, and then as the machines come in, you will get your machines.
The people that bought from us last year were just really thankful when they bought, like day 1, day 2. You know, they were very thankful. I just want to say another thing that we're doing is this is a little book of feet, and it's
Oh yeah, bring it over here.
a wonderful. Oh yeah, there you go. We are giving away one with every foot that is sold
Wow.
per person during the show, and while supplies last, that is. But this is a nice little way, and I rang up so many people at the Madison show with their feet, and they'd be like calling their husband, "Do I have a 10C foot?" And they didn't
Just
know.
put a cross on the.
So
in
you
the
can
circle.
actually use this foot as like this book as a nice inventory of what you have at home. And anyway, so we're going to give away one with every one
Every
per
foot?
person.
Every foot.
Every foot
Yeah.
purchased.
Yeah.
While
Nice.
supplies last.
Okay.
And another thing that's going on in September, which is awesome, is this really amazing foot
Accessory case.
accessory case is we're giving it away free with the 250.
Well, Bernina's giving it away for
free.
$250.
$50
we
dollars
are
worth
gi-
of feet
We are giving it away
for the first 10 people.
for the first 10 people
Tell
for
them.
$150 worth of feet.
Linda doesn't even know that yet.
Linda
but-
didn't know that.
No,
Now
I
she
didn't.
does. Yep.
Trace and I have been scheming.
Teresa,
Yeah.
you're laughing too much
Oh my
over
gosh,
there.
we have people
Our-
behind the cameras that are laughing at us.
Our marketing department is here too.
Look at this.
They are just like,
I hope
oh,
I get a
love this.
paycheck at the end of the week, right?
This is where all of the, here's a picture. You can show the picture here of what it looks like when it's full.
It's going to be great. So this will be a definitely call to action. You know, the first 10 people, it's
Yeah.
a wonderful little accessory case for your bag.
Yep.
your
Great.
feet.
Very good.
Yeah,
Connie?
so many things that we want to talk about, but we are so excited to have Connie here, and
Yes.
very thankful to have you
Yes.
Yeah.
with all of your knowledge.
I was thrilled to be here, and I love talking about embroidery and computerized quilting. So anytime I'm available to you guys. You're the best.
Thank
Really?
you.
Okay,
Thank
you
so
have a
much.
great day.
Thank
Come on,
you.
Paul.
Bye, Connie.
Thank you.
So wasn't that great with Connie Fanders from Bernina? Thank you again, Connie. If you're anywhere in the vicinity, we thank you very, very much again. So here, Sue Ellen is with me. We are going to shift into long arm quilting right now. But first, we're going to make a couple of announcements. Why don't we start with our quilt week,
Okay.
because you're one of our teachers during our quilt week this year, and we just want to show a couple of the classes that you're going to teach, and the samples that we have that you've made they're beautiful. So let's just let's show a couple of them. So the first one we're going to show is probably the Magic Inch quilt.
Yep.
So the technique is the Magic Inch from is it from
Bill Kerr.
Bill Kerr, and the modern.
And this can be adapted in many, many different ways. And so in fact, during the demo, I'll be quilting one that's a little bit different, but it's still the Magic Inch technique.
Okay, so this definitely, a whole day class will be dedicated to learning how to do this beautiful technique. Sue Ellen does actually have a couple of quilts that she's made.
Yep.
You will have the time during that day to finish. And if not, we'll be able to help you, with the to follow up at home. But you should have the time to finish one of these during the class that day.
It should be started and finished, complete.
Exactly.
Ready to go to quilting. We won't get it quilted.
Right, exactly. So that is, again, November 1st through November 6th, so Monday through that following Saturday. And the next class that you're going to teach during our quilt week is called Convergence. So we've got 2 samples of convergent quilts. Should we start with this little guy first?
Well,
or let's do the big one
Let's
first.
do the big one.
Okay.
This one is getting ready to go out to a couple who got married. And
so it's a gift, a wedding gift.
Yeah, this is a wedding gift. Their colors were pink, white, navy, and gold.
So you got it. You covered all the above.
Well, I was just thrilled to be able to go fabric shopping with so many different bolts in your store. And so
amazing.
this is you can do convergence quilts in many, many different ways.
So convergence is actually a technique that we were taught by Ricky Timms when Ricky Timms was in town. So shout out to Ricky. We love you, Ricky, so very much. And look, one of your students is now becoming a master. Although he would say there is no perfection. Just go with the flow, go with the creativity. Have fun.
But we wanted to have a project that you could actually totally finish in a day. And so this one is it's a double convergence. That means we converge it 2 ways, not just one. And so this is using a panel. And
are we holding it right?
Yep.
No, we're not.
Nope. Here we go. The fish do swim that way. Yeah.
The seahorse swims up and down.
So this is a convergence quilt, and this one you also could finish in the class in that day, ready to send it off to be quilted.
So basically, the blues that are behind the golds is a panel that we have cut up. You cut up.
Yep.
And then the golds are also going from a darker gold to a lighter gold. You've got the lights going to the dark that way. So there are different ways of working with color that are very fun. So this is definitely going to be a fun class during our quilt week as well. So you can either sign up for the whole week and get a discount on the sign up price, or you can sign up for individual classes. I highly recommend these 2. But we are finishing up the week.
Well, and then Jane is going to be teaching a couple. She's going to do flip and sew, so you end up with a pieced quilt on 2 sides.
You mean strip and flip?
Strip and flip, excuse me.
She's doing strip and flip.
I was doing more G-rated.
It's been you were doing G-rated. But we like the R-rated around here. No, so PG maybe. PG,
there you go.
PG,
we'll
I
go
think.
for that.
So yeah, she's doing the strip and flip method using the serger, but she can also show them the method using the sewing machine as well.
But I am really excited that Joyce Hughes is coming.
Joyce Hughes is coming on the last 2 days of our quilt week, on the 5th and the 6th of November.
And she's going to be doing a number of different things.
She's going to be doing a number of different things. She's coming in from Philadelphia. She's a wonderful teacher. Now, we're going to show you before and after. This was the panel before, so you can zoom in on that. This was the fabric panel, printed fabric panel. And then she does the technique, so go ahead and slide over to the after, which is with all of the thread painting techniques.
And this is one I did.
Yeah.
Joyce hers would be even more awesome.
Well, she does teach all of the fun techniques, and so the panel will be included in the kit, and so will all of the specialty threads and the techniques on how to transform a panel into that beautiful piece of art. So, and believe me, people who had never quilted before were in the class, and they were amazed at how Joyce is so good at teaching you
She's great.
From nothing to actually learning how to do the different thread painting techniques. So, so we had a question from someone who watching, and it was that they were a little bit confused because I think yesterday we talked about the different widths of stitch plates on two different sewing machines in Bernina. The 720 has a 5mm width stitch, stitch width, and this machine here, the 770 and the 790, and those machines have a 9mm stitch width, so the width of it is wider. Now, if a person is doing garment sewing, we're just in general, we're going to say go to the wider width of the stitch plate. If they're doing quilting only, we would say go to the 720 or even the lower, but you have more space on a 720 than you would on, say, a 350.
Right. So I use my 720 for piecing.
For piecing.
You know, because I piece a lot.
Right.
And I piece, but if I want to sew with a garment, I really like being able to have this functionality.
Right, so you'd have to get two machines at that point yourself. But if you're going to be doing both garment and quilting and you're only going to have one machine, we suggest to go with the 9mm width for sure, because then you're going to have the best of both worlds. The way to do your quilting would be to put on your single stitch needle plate, and that would have that one hole in the middle, and that's how you would overcome any of those issues of the feed dogs being too wide or anything like that. So, and there are techniques of the quilting.
You can do different fabric management techniques to compensate for that, and you know, on your own machine you learn how to work with it and use it.
That's right, and we're here to help you. If you buy a machine from us, of course, all of your lessons are free as long as you own that machine. You can take them and retake them and retake them as many times as you want for free from our store. We've filmed a lot of our classes already, so they are available online with a click of a button, and you can watch them. We've done a lot of our classes in the studio or in our classroom over at the other building, and we are just thrilled to be able to offer you that kind of support after you purchase your machine.
And you know, in the last video, the last segment, it was awesome to see how you could actually then take your quilt and quilt it on this machine.
That's correct. It
was just great.
Wonderful. So quilting in the hoop or computerized quilting.
Thank you so much. It feels much better.
Oh, good. Okay, so I think we answered the question someone said. So thank you very much for your questions. Again, we're here to answer any of your questions during these live segments. Now, again, we might be going over the allotted time for the Madison or the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show, but we are on our way to some fun. And remember, at the end of this segment, we're giving some giveaways. So if you want to enter that drawing to win our giveaways every segment, go to our website and fill out the form, and you are entered in, and then we spin the wheel and your name is in the wheel. So what do we have here? We have the red box for the Q. For the Q series. The Q series machine that used to be called the sit down is no longer only a sit down. You can actually sit down to sew on it, but you could also stand on some of the tables. You can actually
The sew head is stationary.
The sew head is stationary. It's not going to be moving on like you move it on the frame. But as far as the red box is concerned in front of us here, the red box, there's a national promotion that is going to be happening soon with Bernina. And so we just wanted to preempt that a little bit and give it during this show. So we're going to be giving away this red box. And inside this red box are all kinds of accessories that you would want to add to your Q series
Definitely.
Long arm machine. So they would work, any of these accessories in here would work on a Q16, a Q20, a Q24, any of those Q series machines, because they're catered to those machines, to everything, even on the frame. So if you get a frame, you would also get this box. So this box contains extra bobbins, right? So you've got 3 boxes of extra bobbins. Who has enough bobbins? Nobody. It's always good to have more bobbins. They're M-class bobbins, but they have the Bernina on the side of them, so they're awesome bobbins. So you get 3 packages of those. You get some extra presser feet and a zigzag stitch plate. So, which is not a zigzag, because what you're doing is you can actually use a twin needle on the Q series machines, and that's a really cool effect to have the twin needles sewing parallel to each other. And any of the twin needles that Bernina makes, you can fit into this stitch plate. So you can see that the hole in the center is wide enough so that a twin needle would fit right in there. So the effect on the back of a quilt would be a zigzag, because you only have 1 bobbin, you don't have 2 stitches on the back. but you do have beautiful parallel stitching on the front. Then another thing that comes with this red box is a 43 couching foot.
With the thread to couch.
With some, yes, with a spool of red, Bernina red couching cording. And we've done that at shows before
It's
in the
awesome.
past. It's very,
It's
very
really
cool
pretty.
to show how you can couch down yarn, you can couch down really skinny ribbons. So the 43 foot would come within this red box. Again, this is a gift once you purchase the machine at the regular, I think we're doing, yes we are. We are doing the 25% off trade-in, trade up offer for the Q series as well. So the last foot that comes with it is the 96. Oops. So the 96 is a foot that is the stationary, so it's not a bouncing foot, but it's or spring loaded. It's a stationary ruler work foot, and that's standard that came with the that works on the Q series machines.
And that was the first one they came out with.
Right. So they came out before the 72 feet came out, and they both work on the Q series machine. So they're wonderful, wonderful feet. We've got 3 scissors that come in this box,
Plus needles.
My favorite thing that comes in this box is the Needlepoint Laser. And that's this box down here. The needle. Oh no, it's right
here.
Where are we?
Right
here.
here.
Sorry, I can't see on the other side of the box. So it's the Needlepoint Laser, which is an attachment you attach onto the machine, and so the red laser light. It's a dot that points down where the needle is going to penetrate your quilt, and so you don't have to turn the hand wheel on your machine to see where the needle is going to come down. That laser will point at exactly where it is. So that's a really nice nice attachment to have. So that's worth, even if you were to buy this red box, and that is on sale for 35% off. Just everybody, you can actually buy this box. It's $1,000 normally, and so you would get it for 35% off right now. So you would get it for free if you buy a machine.
Well, it also has
we're also offering it at the 35%
the extra
off.
spool holder.
2 spool holders.
Yeah,
the horizontal
and it has the horizontal, and so I've ended up purchasing all of these things, and these are the needles that I use. They're the Pro needles,
right?
And they're shaped just a little bit longer than the regular. You can use the regular, but then if you are working on a tricky kind of quilt and you want and you need a little extra help, like I use them for sure when I'm doing a t-shirt quilt and I have the rubberized squares to go through, and they have.
That's fun.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
And then you use your 70.
I use the
3 or
cup
74.
foot,
I can't remember what number it is, but it's the cup.
the cup foot with an extra long needle.
Excellent, excellent. So let's move on over to the Q now, and we're going to do some demonstrating on the Q.
Now, one thing you should know about the Q is that any foot that Bernina has that has a spring in it can be used on the Q. So, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm not sure which side I should be on. I'll be over here.
Here, I'll put these over here. I'll slide these over here.
Okay.
So these are all spring-loaded feet, and so anything that has a spring on it, you can use on one of the Q machines. And so you can look through your current feet and see what they like. This is the couching foot. It's very similar. It has this where the ribbon or thread would go through.
Very similar to the Echo.
It's very similar to the Echo, and it's very similar to the cup foot. But my favorite is the cup foot.
The cup.
Yeah,
yep.
I love the cup foot.
And then you have an embroidery foot in plastic, which is clear plastic,
Yes.
so you can actually see what you're doing, which is awesome.
And then this one is open, and so you can see very well what you're
well.
doing if you're doing free motion.
So these two would be very similar because they have that elongated. I don't know if you can see those elongated opening circles, like
and
ovals.
this one is the teardrop, and so that's really nice if you have a fabric where it might be pulling up a little bit. This keeps it down.
So these numbers are this one here. Oops, sorry. Let's go slow. This is a 15. This one here is, it's written on there, the 29.
This is 26.
Here is the 29. This one is a 26. This comes with the embroidery. Oh no, the 9 comes with the 9 is what comes with the Q series, right? And then the 26 is what comes with embroidery or computerized quilting machines. That's the embroidery foot as well.
And this is the 24.
The 24 is the open toe.
This one's in the red box.
This one, the couching foot.
So this one is 48.
That one is number 48 foot. So if you are just looking for a couching foot, it's number 48.
And this one
is the Echo. Is
it's
there a number on there?
44.
44 is the Echo foot. So again, it had the lines in the center marking an 1/8 of an inch line and a 1/4 of an inch. Oh, sorry, lower. And so you've got a 1/4 of an inch. The first line in is a 1/4 of an inch from the outer edge of the foot, and then the second line in is an 1/8 of an inch from that line, and then the needle would be a 1/4 of an inch from the first 1/4 of an inch. So it's a 1/2 an inch from the outer edge of the.
And
foot.
this is the new one.
So this is the 72S that we promised we would be using during this segment to show you that new slit, so we could, just we have never used this before, so it'll be us just trying it for the first time.
I've never used it, but again on this machine, it's
how easy it is to put on.
It is again a one-handed.
Yep.
And then I wanted to show you the bobbins because I like using pre-wound bobbins.
Oh, you're right, you do.
And so this is the standard bobbin that
case,
is great,
bobbin,
and it has a spring inside. So if you want to use pre-wound bobbins, you remove the spring.
So you pull that spring. You would pull the spring out from the inside, the blue spring that's in the inside there. And so hers is empty on the inside.
But there's a magnet here, and so what the spring does or the magnet does, it keeps the bobbin thread from spinning and ending up with eyelashes. And so
it attaches it to the inside of the metal bobbin case. Can you show me one of the packages? So this is the format that they come in. The MagnaGlide bobbins. I believe there are 10 or so. How many are in there? About 10.
Yep.
So and they come in. This was a black, but they come in. So it's MagnaGlide. We do carry them at the store. I'm not sure if that was part of our online, but if you call us, we can make that part of the MAD 35. But you'll have to call us because I don't think we added that to our website. And believe us, it was a lot of work to add all of those items to our website for this event.
But my long arms, because I do lots of long arming, and my long arms love this MagnaGlide.
Yes.
The pre-wound bobbins.
Yep.
And the pre-wound bobbins go farther.
Because it's a machine that's tightly winding it on there.
And they, instead of having space taken up with the edges, it just is all thread.
Yeah.
About the Q bobbins for the Q20, it's the same, right?
Yes.
It's this.
This I took this.
Yeah, it'll be on sale. The MagnaGlides and the Q series bobbins. If you don't see them on the website, please give us a call. And we will honor the 35, but it will have to be over the phone that we would do that transaction.
And I took this bobbin holder right off my Q24 to bring it in. So it's the same bobbin holder and the same bobbins that you use on any of the Q series.
That is correct.
So again, it's a one-handed insertion. And now I did bring a couple of, move these out of the way.
Take the feet out of the way.
I did bring a couple of projects that I'm in the middle of. This one is another of the Magic Inch quilt designs.
The Bill Kerr design.
Yep.
Beautiful. And you're using silk dupioni, I see.
Yes, it is silk dupioni. So I have 2 straight line rulers to do some ruler work. And they both work very well. And so, but one thing you always have to do is you have to put the foot down before you get the ruler any place close to the foot.
This is correct. Now,
right.
Because if you raise the foot, the thickness of this ruler could fit underneath the foot, and you just don't want to have a foot coming down on it because there's a lot of strength in that motor that brings that foot down, and you could take your machine out of timing. So that's just a rule to remember. Bring your foot down first, then bring the ruler in.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I bring the foot down, and then I'm going to position this on where I want it on the fabric. And then I'm going to use my foot pedal. Whoops, I need to twist it. And bring the bobbin thread up. I don't want to have bobbin thread in the underneath. And now I could use this ruler. I'll show you. It works just fine. And I will tell you that the Amanda Murphy rulers, and LindaZ's carries many of them, are awesome. And I like the smaller size. What I really like about Amanda's rulers are all the lines they have on them. But then let me show you one of my very favorite rulers. going to bring this up here. This is called the line tamer, not lion tamer, line
It's a
tamer.
play on words.
And so this just encompasses the entire foot.
You can't. It forgives yourself. How would you call that? What would you say? It's much more forgiving.
It takes firm control
Over.
You can see I can go a little bit faster on this.
Because it is hugging each side of that foot.
Yep.
So it can't move
So then
anywhere.
I can just, if I want to just keep going, I can move this down here till it's in place, and then turn this.
So yeah, I can see you are much more confident on the line tamer ruler. It's humming away. That's beautiful.
So that is how we'll finish out quilting this magic inch pillow. It will end up with being a pillow.
Okay. All right. That's beautiful. Okay.
So then I can.
Because we don't have scissors here, of course. Why would we have
That's
scissors
okay.
when we can have
We have a thread cutter there.
Yes, we do have a thread cutter.
Then the other thing that I brought here, and let's do a different foot. Let's do a free motion foot. So maybe we'll want to see exactly where we're going.
Okay, so what's that number again, that one?
This one is 24.
So 24.
And this one is a pretty flat piece of thread painting. And so I don't need to worry about it going over bumps and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I'm going to do
because if it were going over bumps, you would use
I would use the cup foot or
echo foot or something.
Or and if I was going to do echo quilting around this, then I would use the echo foot.
Yep.
But this particular one, I'm just doing a kind of a medium-sized meander.
Or some would call it stippling. Yeah.
So I want to bring up my bobbin thread.
Was it too short? Maybe.
No, I hit the pedal just a little too hard and it kept sewing.
Okay, you're fine.
So then on here we go.
You've got a little patch there to work with.
Yeah, I have a little patch.
And do you normally use quilting gloves, Sue Ellen?
Yes, I do. So either that or there are these purple bats.
Oh yeah, purple bats.
Yep. But this one, I don't ever worry too much about free motion here doing this stuff. If you make a mistake, you just keep making it and make it a number of times, and then it's part of the design. Mm-hmm. As long as you do something repetitively, then it's part of it.
So it's beautiful. The work you've done on the flower already as well is amazing. If you can see that, everyone, she's actually thread painted the different colors of fuchsia, different colors of thread to make the flower stand out. And I'm sure you'll keep going on that even a little bit more too, correct?
Oh yeah, I'll keep going. I haven't.
The Amanda Murphy.
This is Amanda Murphy.
The other one is the line tamer.
And
we sell this at the store for sure, and it's from Four Paws Quilting. But LindaZ's sells it for sure, so we can definitely get that for you, and we have some in stock right now as well.
Yep. And Amanda does. You can use rulers if you're not confident in doing free motion feathers. There are rulers for feathers. There are rulers for all sorts of arcs and straight lines and circles
and candy stripping. And
yep. So it's pretty fun to see what you can do.
Ribbon work, all kinds of really
It is
fun
a
stuff.
little easier if you have a little bit more on the sides of a piece, but
Yeah, because you got a really tiny piece there to work with, but you're right. And you can kind of see the red. You can see the red lights underneath. So that is the dual stitch regulators that are underneath the stitch plate that are regulating the stitch length, no matter how slow or fast Sue Ellen is moving her piece of fabric underneath.
Okay, I'm going to go over here, and here I'm going to go slowly and then fast, and then slow and then fast. And as you look here, the stitches are all the same.
Exactly the same. Yep.
So whether I go or slowly or fast or slow,
yep,
the stitches all stay the same.
Stitches are all exactly the same. That is correct. Beautiful.
So it's great.
I love it. Thank you so much, Sue Ellen. So. Yeah, so
this is what I use at home. I have this desk.
okay,
And
so
I love it.
so
It
let's
has
show. Right
it-
now, it's at what height?
It's
we,
it's at 30.3. But what this does is it can, if
So
you
we're
want
going to
to,
raise it very quickly. It's got a hydraulic electronic lift, so you can raise it and stop at any of the levels in between.
you can
And
do
it
it so you're
goes-
standing.
Right, so it goes up to 42 inches, I believe, doesn't it? Or 4.
I'm watching the cord. It's okay.
Yeah, so look how high this goes. This
So
is 42 inches
I can do
high.
this and stand.
Right, and
And
we're pretty
so-
tall.
Yeah. And
people.
so for me,
Anywhere in between 29 and 42 is where you can actually, at any of those increments,
Right.
you can stop this.
right. And you know,
along the
sometimes
way.
when you're quilting for significant periods of time, and just changing the height you're at helps with your comfort.
Helps, yep, ergonomically, you mean.
And so I can stand here then.
Well, we're back. Well, here we are.
So hello, we are here with Cindy Spivak. Cindy is a
But again, any of the hopping feet that you like, and then they have the discs for that you can use to do more of the outlines and the circles and all of those kinds of things. So it's just a great it's a great machine.
And table.
Yeah.
So I guess this is like our cue to talk about the fact that there are
So hello, we are here with Cindy Spivak.
fact that this is a Q16 that we've been working on. So it's 16 inches from the needle to the throat to the back of the machine. But that you have a Q20, which would be 4 inches deeper. So you'd go, this is 16, and then you go back 4 more inches for the Q20, and that could fit in this table as well. And so either of those machines can fit on 4 different tables. So we have the most economical table is the foldable adjustable height table, and those are white.
And they're really good if you are limited in space, because if you drop the sides, it becomes
An
very
A-frame.
narrow.
It does take up less room at that point. The footprint is less than this one, for example. And then there are 2 different versions of the koala table that are available. And those, so the horn that we see here and the foldable adjustable height table are both only in white, but the koalas are available in white and teak.
Yeah.
And so we have the standard traditional 29-inch height koala table, and then we have the koala table that kind of lifts up just like this one did. So we're going to move over to the other table again over here. Oh, one detail I forgot to mention was that we are also giving away a few other things with the Q Series machine, and one of them is this beautiful Bernina red chair that Sue Ellen was just sitting in. And so it's embroidered with Bernina in white, so that's an actual embroidery there. And it is a very comfortable chair to work with, and it does have different adjustable positions so that you can be very comfortable while you quilt. There's a dust cover as well that we're offering with the Q Series machines, and gripper rings would be the last but not least, right?
Yeah.
Of products that we were going to be offering with that. So in a nutshell, thank you so much, Sue Ellen.
Thanks,
Ellen.
And
Appreciate you
Linda
being
and Tracy
here.
are back.
Thank
We're
you.
going to be doing our
So
giveaways now.
inspiring.
Okay.
Thank you.
We
yes.
had a lot of phone calls. I know, Kate, don't worry. We are calling you. Debbie will give you a call, actually, because I know you want one of those wonderful sit-downs.
Okay.
And we love your website, by the way. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. So,
is it time for giveaways?
It
It's time
is.
for giveaways.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 2 giveaways, and we're going to start with this one right now.
And while we're doing that, one of the things that we want you to know is that you have a very, very strong chance. There's great odds here because, first of all, they're free, and it's not the whole entire quilt show. It's just whoever's tuning in. So we have some real good possibilities of specials that you will be able to win. It's just so much fun hearing from the customers that have already won the machine. The first lady, she couldn't wait to get to our store, and I think she's about 90 miles away. She was there within 2 hours.
You mean people that bought the machines?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also people that have gotten the free giveaways. We've
Yeah.
had them calling, and then they come over to the store, and it's been fun. So anyway, this is the first giveaway for today. magnetic pin dish.
I
How
love it.
fun. So you see a big
Yeah.
magnet on there.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
So if you are, remember, in order to win these,
You have to.
we will keep giving giveaways during the next
Right.
day and a half. But you need to go to our website and fill out the form for the drawing, and then you are entered to win on this on these giveaways.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay, we're gonna.
So he's
yep.
so we're mixing up the batch of names. You guys have been
Oh,
entering
you know what? I'll talk
a lot,
about-
and he gets them live, so he can. Nicholas can definitely.
Oh, everybody's been asking
add
about this.
We're getting very,
accessory.
very low on these. I just wanted everyone to know. I'm not sure if we're going to even have any left for tomorrow, actually. So, so this is the free giveaway that we have if you buy 150.
I think we had like 100 of them too.
We did, yeah.
Yeah,
They're busy making packing everybody's orders. So this is buy 150 feet, $150 worth of feet on our website or in our store, and you will get this free while supplies last. As we unfortunately have to say, we don't have a ton of them left. Yeah.
Okay.
But I did want to say one thing that was kind of cool.
I'll hold this for
Yeah.
you then.
That we have a person, Liz, that works for us. I'm sure a lot of you know her. She's one of our educators too. She takes these out and she puts them right into her kangaroo cabinet, or her soon-to-be
The
kangaroo.
drawer.
Yeah,
The
the
drawer.
drawer, because they fit perfectly. So
That's
then
a
you can
great
just have,
idea.
and then when you're on the go and you need to go, back to LindaZ's and have your classes, you just stick them right back in here and zip it up and go.
I love Sue Ellen's comment
Yeah.
about the fact that when there's an empty slot, you'll know where it's there. And then she said, "Oh, guess what? I have to get and fill that
This is
empty
a
slot."
great. This is a little cheat sheet of kind of like shows it full, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
too.
we showed that in the
Oh,
video.
you
One of
did?
the
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, but that's good to show it
This is
again, of
gonna
course.
Be one of those times.
But
when-
yeah, no, Sue Ellen's exact comment was,
Yeah.
"Man, you guys, I bought that or got that for free, and
Yeah.
now I have to fill it."
Yeah, and she just said that last night. Because she was bought it last night.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
here we
so
go.
we're ready?
Reminder of also the big gifts. No? Like,
Oh,
The big
another
gifts.
reminder again of
Yeah.
the big gifts was
Sewing
the
machine.
I keep forgetting what we
Mount Footmore.
Mount Footmore.
Yeah.
So Mount Footmore over there is the Swiss mountain of feet,
And
and
the feet does not come with
no, the feet do not come with it, but it does have 75
It's a
hooks
value of
hooks
how
for
much
feet.
again? Do you remember how much? It's like
Oh.
2 something, I think.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't it? No, I can't remember how much was
Yeah.
this.
This
I
is
don't know,
$2.99,
$2.99.
and
yeah,
then
I knew it was two
there are
something.
35% off.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and we do have these for sale. We are giving one away right now, but they are online for sale as well.
that is correct. We've
Yeah.
had a
They're
few people
almost
buy
sold
them
out.
already.
They're
Yeah.
almost sold out too. Yeah.
Oh yes, so
Yeah.
please,
Oh,
like
please.
and share our video here with us today,
Oh,
and
yeah. And
also
call that 800
subscribe.
number.
subscribe to our YouTube channel, everyone,
Yeah.
if you're not yet already
Next
subscribed.
Don't
Thursday, we're
forget.
also giving away one of these True Love bags. This is
Okay.
going to be a giveaway. So if you fill out the form online at LindaZ's.com, you can possibly
Right.
get one of these. Actually, I wish I could because
I know, I love it.
can't, though.
I really love
And
that.
I've had many, many people call and ask about the trade up and trade in for the program for the those of you that already own a 770 or a 765. You definitely can get an upgrade for your embroidery unit, much quieter, much better. The upgrade is just fabulous. We have a package of the two when you trade in one of your embroidery machines, your embroidery unit, the old one. And if you don't have one, call us anyway because we have a package for that too. Okay?
So
And
Tracy,
then
this is
the third thing we're giving away next Thursday, which is the Burnett 33 compliments of us and Bernina.
so there are actually two of those with
Yes.
this show,
that's
one
right.
through us and one through the show at their auction.
Yeah, so
So
if you click on their auction on quiltshow.com, you'll see the other one, and
you do need to bid for that though.
Yeah, I'll have to see what that's bidding at. I wonder.
we have to see it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
We'll
to know.
tell you in the afternoon, actually.
So
We'll go
one more
look.
giveaway
Yeah.
for this segment, and then
Yeah.
we'll be seeing you again
Oh, no.
this
We have
afternoon.
this
After,
one, too.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, we have two.
Oh, we have two.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't done one yet.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Nikki,
Should
are you
we
ready?
Spin the wheel? All right.
Okay,
Here
he
we
did
go.
his.
I hope you're feeling
He
lucky.
added everyone's names that just were added today already.
Yeah.
Always fun to see. who
It's
wins.
getting more and more names on there. Yay! We
Close.
doubled since yesterday, you guys. Thank you for
Awesome.
entering.
Rhonda Jackson.
Rhonda
Oh,
Jackson.
Rhonda Jackson,
congratulations.
congratulations.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yay.
And what are these? What do we
So
got
these
here?
are little snippet scissors with a hook, a
Yeah.
curve.
Oh, that's my favorite.
It's a hook. Does it have a curve
gotta
also, or is
see
it
this.
flat?
It's a curve. It's a curve.
Oh, I haven't seen these with this,
Yeah,
color.
that's a flat
Flat with a hook.
flat with a hook. Yep.
Flat with a
Yeah,
hook.
I
and
have these by every one of
and
my
they are-
machines.
I
but
know.
I don't have the color.
I definitely am a scissor.
Brewer. This is new by Brewer.
I'm a
too.
scissor collector.
Okay.
Barbara Eddy.
Barbara
Wow,
Eddy.
congratulations, Barbara.
Barbara.
Okay.
DY.
All right. So join us again at what time, Nick?
3
3
p.m.
o'clock. Oh,
3
and
p.m.
what are we doing again? 3
And-
o'clock. We have. Yeah,
we have
we have all the
that's right. We're gonna be
notions.
doing
Oh
some
my
really
gosh.
fun notions.
Joanne and Paula, you guys, they're
and
back.
Linda's gonna show some packages, right?
Yeah,
Maybe that
I will.
crystal.
Back
Yeah.
for more fun,
Okay.
you
Yeah,
guys.
really,
so
really good
happy
fun.
Friday, and we'll see you at 3.
Thanks.
Okay.